Hey guys, it's Sarah, and it's the end of June. What happened? I feel like I just blinked and June was gone. Like, what? What? So I'm here to talk about the books that I read in the month of June, and it's going to be a short video because I only completed two, and I'm in the middle of three books. Yeah. The first book that I completed in the month of June was Deception Island by Bryn Kelly. This was sent to me by Harlequin Books, and this was part of the booktube tours that I received a review copy so that I could in turn do a review video for it. And I really enjoyed this one. I did give it 4 stars. It was pretty quick paced, lots of action, and a couple steamy love scenes that I enjoyed as well. I did have a full review on this book, so there's a lot more details about it. It's completely spoiler free, so you can definitely watch it if you haven't read it yet. But this book did come out in, I believe, the end of May. And yeah, so if you want to see my full complete thoughts and a whole lot more about this book, go ahead and click on the video below and you can see that. But yeah, I enjoyed this one, 4 stars. The second book that I completed in the month of June was for my book club, and we read The Queen of the Tearling, and I loved this. I was really happy to finally read it. It's been sitting on my shelf for quite a while now and just kind of staring at me, and I picked it up a couple times and put it on my nightstand to read, and I don't know, just other stuff happened and I never got to it, so I kept putting it back and taking it off, putting it back. So finally book club was like, we're reading this, and I was like, yes! So no more excuses. I finally read it. I really, really loved it. I gave it 4 stars as well. I didn't give it 5 because I felt like there wasn't quite enough action for me. I think the second book is probably going to be more action, and I bet the third book is probably going to be even more than that. So this was just it was a really big setup for the entire world and the story and everything. If you have not heard of Queen of the Tearling, this follows a young girl named Kelsey who is born into the royal family, but for certain reasons she is kept hidden. And when she turns 19, she is eligible to take over the throne. So she does. So she has to come out of hiding, get to the capital and the palace to take her throne. And so she's kind of learning the ins and out of actually running a kingdom because she's lived in the woods for 19 years. So she has no clue about the politics and who to trust and who not to trust. There's lots of assassination attempts on her life, and it's really good. And there's a character in here who I'm like super obsessed with. His name is The Fetch. And I just, I hope there's more of him coming up here soon because I don't know, something about him, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna like you. So 4 stars for this one. I'm definitely going to read the second one soon, and yeah, I really liked it. The book that I'm currently in the middle of is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I picked this up at my library. I've already had to renew it once because I waited too long to start it, and I'm about 245 pages in right now. I am enjoying it. It's not as fast-paced as some of her other books. Like the Throne of Glass books, I read super quick. The first one in this series, A Court of Thorns and Roses, it took me a little bit to get through as well as this one. And this one's over 600 pages. I don't know what it is. It seems like it goes up and down for me. Like there are parts where I'm just like, okay, it's kind of dragging, but there's a lot of stuff in here that, okay, it's fine, but it doesn't completely grab me. And then there's parts where like I can't put it down. And I've hit a couple parts where I couldn't put it down, but then it got a little boring again. I hate to say boring because I love Sarah J. Maas, but it doesn't keep me completely captivated the entire time. So it's taking me a little bit to get through. Plus, like my life is happening and I'm getting distracted and I'm doing other things, but yeah, I don't know. I'm hearing 100% nothing but good things about this book, so I'm hoping it's gonna, I will get to a point where I will just completely speed read through the rest of it. I just haven't quite got there yet, but I'm still enjoying it. And another book that I'm in the middle of right now, and it's one that's going to take me a while to get through just but I am reading the first Harry Potter book in the illustrated edition. So this is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm reading this with my daughter. She's never read Harry Potter before, and once I got this one, she got really interested in it. So we are reading this and listening to the audiobook at the same time. We're only doing a chapter at a time. She's 8, so I'm wanting to take it slow and let it sink in for her so that she understands what's going on and can follow it well. So yeah, in the middle of it, but we're 3 chapters in, and so far she's really enjoying it. One thing I would like to do is I would also like to start showing in my wrap-ups books that I did not read that were on my TBR. So I'm going to go ahead and show you one, and that is The Ministry of Motherhood by Sally Clarkson. I just didn't have time to get to this one. A lot of my other books were really taking up so much of my time, and I just didn't get to it. So this is going to be on next month's TBR for sure. But yeah, I probably should have like picked it up because it's super short and I know it was going to be a fast read. I should have picked it up to kind of break up everything else, but I didn't. Oops. Okay guys, that's it for my wrap up. Really small, smallest one of the year so far. June was, I don't know what happened in June. I was not on my reading game at all. One thing that happened is in the beginning of the month, we came back from our vacation to Disney World. So I really got into a big creative like I had creative mojo, I guess you could say. And all I wanted to do was just scrapbook and work on our Disney album and scrapbook about our trip. So I did a lot of that when we first came back. So that was definitely part of it. And yeah, so not a whole lot of reading done, but I did enjoy what I read. So that's good. All right, so I'm going to be back tomorrow with my July TBR. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite book was that you read in the month of June. I would love to hear it. And I'll see you guys again soon. Have a great day. Bye.